The tree is a big-tooth maple, and for those of you in the scientific community, it's called Acer grandidentatum, cultivar JFS-NuMex 3. It's also trademarked as Mesa Glow. And because the plant has some really distinguishing features, which it really distinguishes it from other big-tooth maples, we actually could write up a description of the plant, and we did submit to the US Patent Office for a patent. So we submitted it a couple of years ago. In November, we finally got what's called an allowance, which means to say we have a patent on it. So from a researcher's standpoint, you see that it's come full circle from a tiny seed all the way to a plant that is now in the trade, and we recognize that, as a scientist, I recognize that it's a fulfillment of a lifetime work. Big-tooth maples are indigenous to this part of the country, meaning the Southwest. But this one is particularly special in that it's a low-stature tree. It will only get up to about 30 feet in height. And it's got spectacular fall color, which is something that we like to see in fall time. Another nice feature about the plant is that we've tested it for tolerance to what we call environmental stresses, so hot weather and salinity and high light, and that plant is adaptable to those conditions. And another interesting feature the plant has is that it has really nice crimson colored new foliage when it comes out. So in the springtime, if you were to have one in your backyard, you'll see this beautiful crimson-like new foliage. And during the summertime, it's got very glossy leaves that are really just delightful. And if you're a tree person at heart, it also has nice upright branches. Another feature we actually negotiated was we negotiated with a company we've licensed it to provide special discounts to New Mexico growers wanting to get the plant down here to New Mexico. Over the years, I've had some wonderful students who've worked in my research program, and I really want to thank them for doing a lot of this initial work with big-tooth maples. I also want to thank my department, which has been a great place to work. They provided me with a great environment in which I could pursue my passion. Trees grow very slowly, so they were patient with me. Yes, he's working on big-tooth maple, and maybe in 10 years he might have a project, so they were very patient. I also want to thank my experiment station director and the College of Ag for essentially supporting that work. They've certainly provided a wonderful environment to work.
Eye on Research is a production of New Mexico State University.